inside Chase Field. We're getting ready for baseball from the desert. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Sugarland Skeeters and the Reno Aces. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Reno Aces.
Taylor Widener, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now into the box is Freudis Nova, and we are set for baseball here this evening. In there, 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 1-1.
2-1.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this done.
Ronnie Dawson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Garcia.
Digging in will be Robo Garcia. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Robinson able to track it down for the 3rd out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Josh James, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And now, Josh Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened. They come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Ball, no.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Geraldo Perdomo. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Pavin Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. On to the 2nd inning here in the desert with no score. 2nd inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Chas McCormick.
Left fielder, number 20, Chas McCormick.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yep. 0-1.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2. fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next up, Taylor Jones. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
McCormick gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
From the stretch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first. The double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
In now, Garrett Stubbs. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 2-2 offering. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Seth Beer.
Seth Beer.
First offering on its way.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
To the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Drew Ellis. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Center field. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And next to hit is the catcher, Jamie Ritchie. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 2 full. Reno leads it 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, number 6, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Abraham Toro. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Ball.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to center field. Robinson is there, 2 gone.
Batting done. The right fielder, number 30, Ross Adolph.
Now at the plate, here is Ross Adolph. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Vargas is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box, Christian Robinson. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood in it. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box, you have no idea what's going to happen.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right
Now
there with
batting,
2 strikes.
left
That
fielder.
elevated fastball.
Yeah.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Josh Rojas. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Now into the box, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Be right.
2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a
Now
1-2-3 inning, but not the
first
case,
baseman.
giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
That brings up Pavin Smith as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
No.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way.
No.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Yep.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a throw over.
He's
And
safe.
he'll get back in safely. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a swinging bunt. Another payoff pitch. And we're awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Beer.
Stepping in once again is Seth Beer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. No.
2 men are on with 2 men out. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
The batter, number 19.
And time will be called
Second
here as the
baseman.
pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy
Reno.
down a bit. Into the box now, Josh Van Meter, fouled away. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Next to dig in, Ildemaro Vargas picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI. You're going to have to find some green grass.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
A 1-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Freudis Nova.
Freudis Nova.
First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rojas settles under it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next to stand in is Ronnie Dawson, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but a foul ball, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count still. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Garcia.
So the next to bat will be Robel Garcia. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
And a ball 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is flared right back over the mound. There's one.
Got it.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The left fielder, number 20, Chaz McCormick.
Up next, Chaz McCormick worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
Ball 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And an awful swing there, 2-0 as the count goes to 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Grounded to short. Reined in. And he'll go to short way to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Aces on top, 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Drew Ellis.
The designated hitter, Drew.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
At the plate, Jamie Ritchie, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. They're playing 11, 1-1.
Ellis on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
So 1-2.
Ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Christian Robinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Josh Rojas waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Rojas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on the way. Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Reno leads it 3-0. Ready now is Taylor Jones. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Taylor Jones.
First offering on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A 1-0 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 6.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 6. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
1-0 pitch. Jones, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Abraham Toro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Jones is on his way home. Safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Ross Adolph. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Swing and a miss for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Outside, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-1 home.
Ball three.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Middle of the night here in the desert. The Aces on top 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, David Smith.
Next to hit is Haven Smith. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Stubbs shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seth Beer.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Seth Beer. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Playing 11.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this will be fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Seth Frankoff will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 61.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Freudis Nova. And now the first pitch.
No.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Dawson. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Up top, it's 2-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Right. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Robo Garcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
One ball, one strike.
One out and a runner on third. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Going to have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-1 pitch to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
So here is Taylor Jones. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sends that one out of play for strike one. breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Two and one.
2-1.
The set and the 2-1 down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Full count. 3 balls.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So stepping in is Garrett Stubbs, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball. They're playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Reno leads it 3-2. And now in the box, Josh Van Meter, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Forrest Whitley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
61, Forrest Whitley.
To the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken
Playing
for
2
ball
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone.
Full
Count
three
full
balls,
now.
2 strikes.
Drew Ellis is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So now to the plate, Drew Ellis. Now here's the first offering. And the slider tails outside for ball 1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Van Meter over at second. Vargas at first with no outs. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1 strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Jamie Ritchie.
Next to hit, Jamie Ritchie. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more on that at-bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Next up is Christian Robinson. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. And now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Men on third with 2 down. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Now a flare out toward right center. Nova onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning coming up. The Aces on top, 4-2. Matt Grace will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Matt Grace.
Stepping up is number 6. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Now to the plate, Abraham Toro. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Ross Adolph.
Now it'll be Ross Adolph. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Robinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
Next, it'll be Geraldo Perdomo. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
the plate now, Haven Smith. As the first
Ball
pitch
inside.
misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high.
Ball 3.
And it's 3-0.
3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Strike.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Taylor Clark has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Aces, number 45, Taylor.
Now at the plate, Preyudis Nova. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading off for Sugarland, the second baseman, Preyudis
First
Nova.
offering on its way.
Ball.
And that's up and in for ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Robinson is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now to bat, Ronnie Dawson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that
1-0.
time. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Got him to go
2
after
balls,
a bad
2
one there, and
strikes.
it evens the count at 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Robel Garcia.
And now here is Robel Garcia. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now they'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Chas McCormick. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball, too
There's a
high.
fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
3-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that
down,
misses,
ball
4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now to the plate here is Taylor Jones. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a wave and a miss, looked like the slider there.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Garcia at second, McCormick on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Seth Beer. So far,
Leading
2
off
for
the
3 in this one.
The right fielder, Seth Beer.
First pitch of the AB on its way. This
Ball,
one's
no.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1 ball, no strike.
That
Ball 2.
misses 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Now the 2-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The batter, number 19.
Show Track is going to give us a
Second
better
baseman.
look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across the first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. In now, Josh Van Meter. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Next, it'll be Ildemaro Vargas. He had a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Drew Ellis. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stephon Crichton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
58. Stephon Crichton.
And stepping in, Garrett Stubbs. He flew out in his last debut.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now the first pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
No.
Crichton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 2-0 pitch. No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in next, number 6. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Stubbs aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Abraham Toro, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in next, Ross Adolph. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball.
And that misses, so it's a full count,
Down
3 and
full.
2.
3 balls, 2
Good
strikes.
running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it on to first, and that's your ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Aces took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Taylor Widener gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Stephon Crichton wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Aces, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Skeeters, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.